If pursuing the positive turns into a negative, then the negative turns into a positive. We feel the worst when we fail at things that we want to accomplish. Things don't go our way, and we lose motivation and we lose track of the bigger picture. But those things, those failures, they're actually the things that you need, and you can't shy away from them. When your business fails, then you gain more understanding of how to be successful, and that comes useful to your next thing. You go to the gym and you get sore, you work so hard, and you're eating your meals right, but overall, that pain that you go through working hard, it helps you overall in your health, and you look massive, and you're reaching your goals. And even though it's painful to go and get sore all the time, right? Or when you have an anxiety or your fear of doing something, and you do it, that's good. It helps you build courage and just be stronger overall and control your emotions. You need to allow yourself to turn those negatives into positive, and that's the way to go. I go to work. I'm at 9 to 5. I go in at 8, and I started a couple times a week I'm trying to do it every day during the week, like 5 times at least. Wake up in the morning, go at least for like a mile or two run, because I gotta go to work and come back to shower. But I'm lazy to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and go for a light jog and come back and shower and then go to work. And it's rough, and but I know that run is gonna be so good for my health, and I'm getting sun early, and I'm not going on my phone, and it's a habit I want to build. And even though it's so hard for me right now, I know that the benefits are there. And when I wake up, the bed feels so warm, so comfy, so it feels like I'm sleeping on a cloud. But we gotta go through that little suffering and just go at it and just go. You have to stare down the challenges that life just throws at you, and to do it, you need a big why. You need a reason. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? You can't just set a goal and not have a reason. You have to have a reason behind it, so you have that motivation or that voice in the back of your head of why you're doing the thing that you're doing. And it has to be bigger than you. Any goal that you set yourself, just make it slightly bigger than you, and you can it can't be overwhelming. If you set yourself a realistic goal, you sit down and you think about it, and you set yourself a really realistic goal. Of course, it's good to have our long-term goals, but I feel like to create habits and just better ourselves a little bit slowly. You gotta start slow and slow, and then it gets big. And the satisfaction and unease is part of it, and it's part of human nature when we feel comfortable, is because we're in a spot where it's unknown for us. Just the satisfaction whenever you feel like you could have done more. That drive, that little pain, that of disappointment of you saying, "Oh, I could have done more. I could have done this. I could have done that." That's what we've always had throughout humanity. Whenever we build like churches and buildings and anything, whenever we ever invent anything, medicines, whenever we created anything throughout human history, it was always with a motivation. And can't remember what device that, I think their mom had a disease, and they were just so mad that they couldn't do anything about it, that he enrolled to school, and that was his goal, to figure out why his mom died. And he came out with some, I can't remember if it was like a machine or medicine or something like that, but he created like a cure or treatment. And it was the dissatisfaction that he couldn't do anything and there was nothing about it. He carried on that pain of not being able to do anything, and so he took it all upon himself to do something about it. And he helped out a bunch of, like, thousands of families, and everything. And it's just from being dissatisfied. And our failures and pain and misery, there aren't a human, like, it's not a bug in us, it's not a glitch, it's a feature. And it's engraved in our biology to feel sometimes dissatisfied, so we can strive for big things and create big things. So use it as motivation. If you ever feel like you could have done more, you obviously could have done more, but there's always the next day, and the next day is another opportunity to push ourselves. So yeah, thanks for watching.